Hey YCC, welcome. I'm very excited about our new sermon series talking about spiritual breakthrough, and I'm very excited to talk about our town of Madera, our superhero that we have here.
Well, I wouldn't put it super or hero, as it were. If we want to knock that down a couple notches, that would be great.
Earlier in the interview, we decided that we would call him below average man.
There you go.
That is okay still?
That is acceptable.
Okay, what caused you to fight crime, or to try to fight crime? Because I don't know if you could do that.
Well, one day I was drinking a Snapple, and a little pop when the lid goes. But underneath the lid, it had said something along the lines that crime was at an unbelievable high, and I decided that maybe I should do something about that. And then the very next day, I was looking at the Madera Tribune, and I saw help wanted and said, "Hey, the Snapple guy said the same thing." So, yeah, that was my sign.
If you had the sign to become a superhero, what is your super uniform or your costume or whatever you guys call them?
Well, when someone is in danger or peril, as it were, I find a telephone booth, which takes me hours because really,
it is Madera.
Really, there are none anymore. So if I just kind of duck around the corner, I will simply adjust and flip. And then I have to make sure that it's up.
And no one recognizes you when you're like this.
Oh, of course not. But unfortunately, with the glasses all the way up against my eyes, I did borrow them, and they are subscription, and I am completely blind now.
What is prescription? What is your superpower?
Well, it's not seeing right now because I can't. But we're gonna take this down a little. What was the question?
What are your superpowers?
Oh, superpowers. Well, technically, that list is rather short. Let's go with the other list.
Okay, what are your weaknesses?
There you go.
Kryptonite.
Well, unfortunately, that list is much longer. If an evildoer, or bad guy as it were to have any type of dairy product, I would run screaming like a little girl. Because I am highly lactose intolerant and would render me virtually paralyzed. Yeah.
So you're lactose. That's a cool. Okay. Have you tried to save someone at all?
Once, yeah. Didn't work out too well.
No, I'm completely amazed that you call yourself a superhero because you haven't done anything super.
Well,
that I can hear.
Yeah, you should try it. First off, it's very difficult, and second off, don't push me.
You know your limitations.
I know my limitations,
Okay.
and venturing out is highly overrated. It's difficult, first off, and results are like, who needs those?
Yeah.
I got my interview, which is one of my major goals of what I wanted to accomplish, and so here we are.
So yeah. You're comfortable with where you're at.
Of course.
And that's the place you want to be.
Of course, forever and ever, always.
Okay, I think that's not helping the sermon series at all. Thank you very much for joining us today, but I'm going to ask you to fly or leave or call a bus or a taxi.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, running, not going to do that. Maybe walking fastly or just walking at my own pace is how I usually like to go.
Thank you very much for joining us today, and I hope you guys enjoy the sermon series.